You know, a lot has changed since we last spoke. Like, first things first, I'm a dad now. I got spit up on today. I've changed more diapers than I can count on one hand, and I'd like to think that it has granted me some type of fatherly wisdom to come on the show today and say, what the hell happened? Like, I was gone for 5 days, and y'all just let things go to hell in a handbasket. I mean, Niantic is closing down the Harry Potter video game, Activision and Blizzard are delaying Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2, Chris Pratt is somehow the voice of Garfield and Mario, and Facebook decided to avoid all their bad press by saying, hey, we've got a new name now. Oh, what's that? You haven't heard? My name is Meta now. Facebook was the old me. I went to this most amazing sweat lodge in Calabasas and had like the most life-changing experience you could imagine. I've changed as a human. I've gone on a journey. I've really evolved. I drink kombucha now. Needless to say, the Nerf report is back. And as a father, I feel it's my duty to say, we just can't have nice things.
Are you listening?
All right, welcome back to the Nerf report. My name, of course, is Bryant, and the time has finally come. After months of waiting, Netflix Gaming is starting to roll out for more users to test out their service. Well, kind of, because the update was supposed to arrive on November 3rd, and it is currently 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and I have been refreshing my Netflix app for the entire day, and still don't have it. Now, this isn't some type of conspiracy theory. Netflix actually did confirm that it would be arriving on November 3rd, and they stated on Twitter, Netflix games will start rolling out on the Netflix mobile app, first on Android with iOS on the way, with games like Stranger Things 1984, Stranger Things 3, Shooting Hoops, Card Blast, and Teeter Up. And while the app hasn't been updated for me yet, I was still able to try some of these games out as they're actually in the Google Play Store. In fact, all a user has to do is search Netflix games in the Google Play Store, and you will see 5 games with a small Netflix logo included in the thumbnail. Now, if you're watching this video, you've probably been following this Netflix gaming story for a while now, and you know that the biggest criticism surrounding Netflix gaming is the quality of the games included. But after spending some time playing these games, I've gotta say, these games are pretty cool. Like, for me, getting to play a video game, no matter what the quality is still better than playing 0 video games at all. And obviously, the Stranger Things video games are definitely going to be the biggest draw here. And if you're a fan of classic dungeon crawlers like Zelda, these are 2 games that you definitely want to check out, as I noticed some really cool similarities between these Stranger Things games and the older Zelda games that I absolutely adored. Shooting Hoops is this really cool creative mobile game where you have to fire a gun to bounce a basketball into the hoop, which might be the most American concept I've heard of outside of Rocket League. But in each round, you actually have a limit of how many bullets you can fire. This game surprised me a lot as I found myself getting sucked into the simplistic yet complicated gameplay, and I gotta say, I'm a fan of this game. Card Blast is a great intro game to anyone who wants to learn poker because players have to create straights, flushes, 2 of a pair, 3 of a kind, before the cards underneath them hit a saw blade. And finally, the most frustrating game might be Teeter Up, where players have to raise each side of a plank to bring a ball into a hole. But as simple as that sounds, trust me, it is extremely frustrating. And let's just bring the camera to me real quick. If the developer of this game is somehow watching this video, I would like a written apology because I nearly tossed my Pixel 6 Pro across the room because of your video game, and that would have caused great distress. It's a fun game, it's a cool game, but I still want an apology. And while I completely understand that for some people the games included is extremely far away from what they were expecting, however, I did find something extremely interesting in the blog post that was posted this week, where Mike Verdu, the vice president of game development at Netflix, wrote, "We want to begin to build a library of games that offer something for everyone. We're in the early days of creating a great gaming experience, and we're excited to take you on this journey with us." Now, games included aside, the other key thing I think we need to point out here is that all of the games that come with Netflix Gaming have to be downloaded to your tablet or smartphone smartphone. And for me, this was kind of a disappointment, because with cloud gaming services like Google Stadia, Amazon Luna, Xbox Cloud Gaming, or even GeForce Now, all proving that the technology behind cloud gaming works, seeing a company like Netflix, who kind of pioneered the industry of streaming movies and television, still requiring users to download video games is kind of a bummer for me. But that being said, Netflix has made it extremely clear that what we see today is not the final product. And for me, there is still plenty to be excited about. As you might remember, Netflix recently acquired developer Oxenfree, the studio behind Night School, along with Netflix hinting that the company wants to make video games based on its newly acquired Roald Dahl library. In fact, anyone expressing doubt right now, Mike Verdu pretty much laid out a roadmap in his blog post saying, just like our series, films, and specials, we want to design games for any level of play and every kind of player, whether you're a beginner or a lifelong gamer. And we're just getting started. We're excited to continue improving our mobile gaming experience and adding to our entertainment offering in the months ahead. And obviously, I would have loved to have filmed this video having spent some time on the Netflix app firsthand, but I guess I'm just gonna have to wait a little longer for that one. However, as Netflix continues to roll out their gaming update, I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. So please, let me know how your experience with Netflix gaming goes. Do you like the games? Did you run into any hiccups? Go ahead and share your experience in the comment section down below. Hey, thanks again for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw and you want to see more content just like it, which who wouldn't, hit the subscribe button right there. And while you're down there, hit the like button. Maybe even consider becoming a Nerf Report best friend, just like the people listed down below did. In fact, don't you want to see your name there? I know I do.